This is the most authentic wildlife. In order to survive in the dangerous jungle, the man successfully used the surrounding resources to build an aerial shelter in a tree. If you're lucky, you'll run into a neighbor coming to knock on the door in the middle of the night. It would be perfect if there were fewer brown bears wandering around. This is an old horse who likes to live in the wild. Set foot on a home that has been overrun by wolves. So we need to build one now. The big tree in front of you is very good. Designed to be off the ground makes him feel safe. Decided to settle down here immediately. And when he had an idea, he started by taking inventory of his tools. Then wrapped the rope to make a horizontal line, ready to saw a flat surface in the middle section. It is convenient to have load-bearing points in later construction. But this stump is too big. In order to move in as soon as possible, the old horse decided to change to a more convenient way. I saw that he immediately flattened a few wooden sticks, inserted into tree trunks as wooden shoes. Just keep tapping towards the top. Generates enough expansion separation on both sides, so as to easily split all hard objects. Sure enough, he is not afraid to learn mathematics, physics, and chemistry and travel all over the world. This space is more than enough for shelter. After completion, the old horse continues to use the remaining logs to slot uniformly in the middle, spliced to the trunk for foundation frame. But to have better load bearing, of course it is also necessary to install support rods. Make sure it can withstand the weight of wood when built. And he was satisfied enough with the size of the dwelling. He continued to find more wood, start making walls for the shelter. Although there is a lot of wood in the forest, but it's not easy to find so many of the same width. God knows how much time he spent in total. As he continued to search for logs for flooring, he suddenly smelled danger not far away. It turned out to be a brown bear that forages during the day. Fortunately, the bear is not interested in him. And he came back, and he quickly surrounded the wall to prevent encountering other beasts later. It also reserves large floor-to-ceiling windows for the wall part. To keep the shelter lit, it is also convenient to observe the surrounding environment. The rest of the roof is relatively simple to make. After all, you don't sleep either. You only need to lay a layer of tarp on it even if it is formed. Naturally, you can't find such a big glass in the wild. Therefore, the ceiling of the windows can only be replaced by plastic film. This thing is almost defensive. Transparency and insulation are almost impossible to pick out. And zoom in. It feels like a watchtower. It will not be depressing if you live in it and keep it safe. At this point, the shelter is just a door away. The old horse also doesn't give himself an excuse to be lazy. Spliced out of the door with wooden sticks. We then fill them with sticks to form the door panels. This will prevent the beast from straying in and endangering its own life. Finally, he went not far to dig up Taixian, evenly stuffed into the gaps in the wall. After all, there is no fireplace inside this shelter, therefore the heating measures are relatively higher. The final product is about like this. The sky also dimmed. The old horse hurriedly gathered a bonfire at the door. Prepare to treat yourself to a delicious meal. By the way, it can also be used to deter wild animals. He brought beef and peppers when he went out today. Just string them together and marinate them in place. Although the sales look unsatisfactory, you can put it on charcoal and barbecue it directly. But it can't hold up. Food in the wild is precious. Let the old horse eat very happily. When he was full, he carried the backpack indoors. Then lie down and get ready to rest. I slept for less than an hour. A wolf howl came not far away. Then animals came to pluck him. Thanks to the old horse wide body disc. Otherwise, it's really hard to say who will add food to whom. Wait until it's completely quiet outside. He was careful through the cracks, and his hunting camera caught the brown bear he encountered during the day. Fortunately, the nurse built it in a tree. Don't worry about your life being threatened for the time being.